Coach, what has the mentality been like at practice this week? And are you working on anything technical? I know last week was about crossing and finishing. Is there anything technical your guys are working on?
Yeah, no. Today it is more about recovering. We just had a game, and it's about the physical recovery, the mental recovery, but also keeping the same attitude towards this game, which is massive. It's very important. We have a good result tomorrow, so it's more about turning their minds and trying to keep them focused for the objective, which is having a 9 points group.
I played a role of duck today with the injuries. First of all, Miles Robinson was unable to participate in practice today. Do you expect him to be available for tomorrow?
No, I will announce that. I gave Miles a break, and we felt that he had a heavy load with the national team. He played almost in the last month every 4 games, every 4 days. He had a game in average. He had a lot of miles. We have all the data that supports that decision. So we felt that it was important that he takes 4 or 5 days off and just resting, and he won't be available for this game. He's off and he's just resting his mind and his body. And we're very happy that we can do that because we have confidence in the rest of the players that they have done amazingly, like Anton Roth, George Campbell, Alex John, Franco. I mean, they've done very good, so I can have that luxury to give him a couple of days off.
And then Santiago Sosa, he was available for us today, so I'm assuming he'll be available tomorrow. Is that accurate? And what does he provide to the team with his return to the lineup?
Yeah, he was just suspended, so he never stopped training. He was just training on his own the day of the game, but it was because of the suspension. So after that, he's available, and we will see if we can start him tomorrow.
Alan Franco had a big game on Wednesday. Brooks Lennon had a couple chances. What does it mean to have more players involved in the attack, and for your idea of having everybody be involved?
Yeah, I think it's important that Alan Franco contributes when we have set pieces from the run of play. I was happy with Joseph's goal, the second goal for Joseph, where he intercepts the ball and then he plays the forward pass to Barco. I think he's a clever player, but obviously the most important part for me is that he leads the back line, and he's doing that, so that's the priority. But obviously anytime they can contribute in attack, George scored a goal the other day. Now the 3 assists of Alan, I think all of that are positives.
Does DC United specifically, I don't think you were with the team full time in the last contest, guarding Kamara or defending against him and just their offense. What were some key strategies or things you'll have to do to just limit their offensive opportunities?
Well, I was in the stadium in that day. I was with the team, so I could see firsthand how they attack, how they defend. I think it's a very good team in transition, very good team in possession. They create chances with limited touches. They go forward, they try to explode the areas on the flanks, and that's how they create their chances for their number 9, Kamara. But ultimately, the midfielders run a lot in behind, and that's something that we are prepared for. We already showed the clips to the players, and I hope we just can be more focused on attacking than defending. But that's going to be the game. Who's going to control the tempo of the game? Who's going to have a stronger center mid to win those duels, to win those battles, to win those possessions? And I think that it's going to be a very, very interesting team in terms of tactics, in terms of mentality, in terms of football.
You went into the Cincinnati match thinking of it as a playoff game. Are you using the same approach against DC?
Yes, of course. From now on, every game is like a final, and the players, they need to feel it that way. It's super tight right there. It's crazy. You can win this game and be 4th, but you can lose it and be 10th. So it is just crazy, the positions, how tight it is. So we need to deal with that, and we need to win, especially the games at home. And that's the mentality of the team, which I think I don't have to touch too much. I think they understand. The leaders of the team understand the value of this game, and I think we just need to perform tomorrow.
Last thing for me, I've been asking all the guys about the languages because that was in the post game, talking about communicating in Portuguese and Spanish and English. What about you as the manager? When you speak with them, is it in Spanish? Do you have a translator with the Portuguese players now? And how do you just handle communicating with the players that speak different dialects?
Yeah, well, I try to do both. I try to go Spanish, English at the same time as I am speaking. I translate every 10 seconds, or I try. Sometimes I lose track of my words and I start to speak only in English. But the Brazilian guys we have, they understand very good Spanish. But if we want to make sure that they really understand, we have Ricardo, one of our fitness coaches, and he translates for us. He's Brazilian, and that in that regard he helps. But I don't think translation is an issue in this team.
Last match, the Brazilian steakhouse celebration made its appearance. What does it mean for you to see your guys having fun with each other and enjoying the game?
I mean, we have to remember that this is a game, and they need to enjoy, and they need to have fun, and they need to feel like they are playing with their friends on the streets, and that's what they do there. I love the way the players are integrating into the team. The Latino group is good, but also the Americans are good with the Latinos, so you can see the integration among themselves, and I love that. I love that integration. I love those celebrations. That means they are having fun, and when they have fun on the field, I think we all can see that they play good.
And my last question, you're playing these 3 important games at home in front of a home crowd. Is there anything you would like to say directly to the fans?
Well, it's just always a pleasure to play in that stadium. It's always a pleasure to have that connection with them, and the celebration after the game. Every time we score the goal, I can see the energy in the team, in the stadium, in the players, and it's just amazing to see that connection. So just thank you for coming to the game. I hope we can give you a good show. Okay.